Have you ever wondered what it would be like to live in a place so important, so sacred that people have been fighting over it for thousands of years? Not just for a decade, not for a century, but for millennia. That place exists, and its name is Palestine. Let's take a journey back in time. Not just 100 years, but 3,000 years. We're in the ancient world. The land we now call Palestine is a crossroads. A tiny sliver of land connecting three massive continents, Asia, Africa, and Europe. It's the original global highway. If you wanted to trade, to conquer, to move armies, or to spread ideas, you had to pass through here. Imagine the empires that have marched across this very soil. The Egyptians, with their pharaohs and chariots, saw it as a vital buffer zone. The Assyrians and Babylonians from Mesopotamia, they swept down from the east, bringing their might and their gods. Then came the Persians, followed by a young, ambitious general from Greece named Alexander the Great. His arrival painted the region with a Hellenistic brush, mixing cultures and philosophies. But then a new power rises in the West, Rome. The Roman legions arrive, building roads, aqueducts, and imposing their iron will. It's during their rule that a Jewish preacher from Galilee, Jesus of Nazareth, walks these lands. His life and death will forever change the spiritual destiny of this place, making it the cradle of Christianity. For Jews, it was already their ancient homeland, the land of Zion and Jerusalem, the site of their most sacred temples. So now we have this small piece of land, profoundly sacred to Judaism and Christianity, but the story doesn't end there. Fast forward a few centuries. A new faith, Islam, emerges from the Arabian Peninsula. The early Muslim caliphates, inspired by the Prophet Muhammad, see Jerusalem as a holy city, the site of the Prophet's night journey. They too claim this land. For hundreds of years, it becomes a beacon of Islamic civilization, art, and science. So you have three of the world's great monotheistic religions, all looking at the exact same spot on the map and seeing home, seeing their history, their destiny, their most sacred sites. Can you feel the weight of that? The layers upon layers of devotion and history, all concentrated in one place. This is what sparks the Crusades. For 200 years, Christian knights from Europe and Muslim armies led by figures like Saladin wage epic wars over control of this holy land. The streets of Jerusalem, Acre, and other cities run with the blood of believers, each convinced they are fighting in the name of God. And the cycle continues. The Mamluks, the mighty Ottoman Empire, which ruled for 400 years, shaping the culture and architecture you can still see today. And then comes the 20th century. The world changes. Empires crumble after World War I. The British take control, and with them, competing promises are made to both Arabs and Jews. The dream of a Jewish homeland, a refuge from centuries of persecution, collides with the dream of an independent Arab nation for the people who have lived there for generations. This is the land people have been fighting for.